Today's date is October the 7th. I am the host. Sitting with me is Luke. Let's get things started. Luke, go ahead and take a seat. Just right here. Okay. Hello. My name is Luke, and I'd say over the course of the past 2 months now, I've been experiencing some cases of paranormal activity, really thinking that I'm being haunted. I'd say it all began on August 11th when I drafted A.J. Brown, and I'd say about after a month of that, not much happened. I kind of felt like an eerie presence, and then September 7th was when it really just all went down from there, and every single week, I just feel like there's some overwhelming presence on me, and I just feel like my life is going to be ending soon, to be honest with you. One day I was just doing laundry, and I kind of felt like this, I don't know, like this pressure on me, and I looked in like the corner of my place of living, as we'll call it, and he was just there. Honey.
It's okay.
Dad, this is as close to hell as I ever want to get.
I'm back, okay? I'm back. Now listen, I know what you're thinking. It's kind of been a minute. I can't lie. I've been MIA. To be fair, over the past 5 weeks, I kind of want to let things simmer. So much has happened in the past 5 weeks. I may or may not have been on vacation and I'm traveling a lot. Kind of the things that I dug Julia and Ellie for, kind of work travel, this and that. Listen, I've been a busy guy. My own studio has kind of sent me on other projects. And, well, listen, there's always time for you guys. I'm back. I'm ready to kind of go through everything over the past 5 weeks. I'll make it nice and short. I say that, it's going to be a long video. We already know this. But really, though, so much has happened in the past 5 weeks. We're just about 1/3 of the way through the season. And let me tell you, as you guys saw, we'll kind of go over the first topic here. As you guys saw, Luke's kind of been going through it. We'll just say paranormal activity. We'll just say, some minor issues here. But what's funnily enough, though, is so much has happened. We actually kind of wanted to bring him in after coming off the worst week literally of all time in just week one. He was super down in the dumps. I really want to bring him in and, kind of just see how he's doing now that it's, he's 3-2. He's actually not out of it. So, Luke, thank you for joining us. Week one, tell us what happened. Thank you. Yeah, we actually don't have time for that. I just kind of was messing around. Week 5, kind of going to go over through everything. We're heading into week 6. If y'all don't remember, I kind of made some bold predictions for the best and the worst teams. I think I might pull Luke out of that whole worst team discussion. But let's kind of go over who I said were the best teams. Evan was a part of that. And let me tell you guys, as much as I hate the little fucker, we might all just be screwed. I'm going to keep it real. He already has the trophy. He calls himself the undisputed champ. There's nothing I can really say. To be honest with you, I almost feel like it's very justified now. He's killing everyone. He's undefeated. He's kind of winning by landslides. He just dropped 175. And I think he just did that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, on his girlfriend. He's probably in the doghouse. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm sure you guys are okay with that. I hate that guy. The other two teams, though, yeah, this was kind of the problem. I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I was wrong. Allison, I put you top 3. I said you're guaranteed a lock for the playoffs. I think you're just a guaranteed lock for damn near the last place game. 1-4. Kind of funny, though. As we kind of discuss things, we all know what happened last year. Allison was the first pick. She takes Christian McCaffrey. Dude snaps his ankle in half for the entire season and probably a knee and probably everything else. To no one's surprise, he was dead for the entire season. This year, she gets the number 1 pick again, and she takes Saquon Barkley, and that motherfucker isn't doing anything either. What's going on with the Eagles? I don't know, but I'm here for the ride, and I think it's hilarious. What is funny is Christian McCaffrey is all nice and healthy. He's playing like the number 1 running back in the league right now. I think fantasy-wise, he's number 2. And, well, congrats, Caleb, on him. The entire 49ers team is literally dead with injuries, but Christian McCaffrey's alive. It's opposite day. And, you know, and that's really the joy that we get, fucking over Allison and giving Christian McCaffrey to the guy that doesn't even check his team. I'm on you for that, buddy. Just letting you know. Just because I haven't been doing the videos, I still pay attention. And you don't pay attention to your team. Just like the other prediction that I made for the best team, the sleeper team, Julia doesn't check her team, 0-5. Who would have thought? It's almost like you guys forgot that there's like a punishment kind of like, you know, going into this entire season for the whole backpack. Luke said he was the backpack guaranteed. I wouldn't put it past him. The dude dropped 48 points in week 1. Julia drops 47. Granted, she wasn't checking her team, so a few of the players were like out, and that still is highly embarrassing on Luke. But, you know, that's on you. 0-5, the only undefeated of defeated team. Julia, you got to pick up the slack. I haven't really seen you on work travel in a while. I don't think you have an excuse. You know it's every Thursday to check your team. You know it's every Sunday or the main games. And Luke has actually done the pleasure of, you know, telling you, same with me. So y'all need to check your team every week. I don't know why it's like freaking rocket science here. Yes, I'm going to be an asshole, and I'm going to call you guys out on it. I hate you all. Besides Luke, but yeah, I'll say he's his own thing. Kind of going to go over the teams, though. Who's been doing good, who's been doing bad. I want to go over the overall best game of the week in terms of, I'm just going to say the best game we've seen so far, and probably the worst game. Well, let's just go over the teams. Has anyone really changed their name? No, besides Luke, who said backpack guaranteed. Evan, I hate that guy. Evan's favorite girlfriend. I don't think it's the opposite way around because he kind of literally murdered Tiffany. Updog. What's Updog? You piece of shit. You piece of shit. I hate you. Alec, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, you're done, buddy. You may be 3-2. You're the same record as Luke. I said your team was going to be shit. And to be honest with you, I still feel like it's shit. I remember you gave Luke shit for saying that, oh, look at Derrick Henry. Remember you said he's bad? Yeah, brother sucks. He does, okay? Wow, he had one good week and now he's position number 23, Alec. He's the 9th worst starting running back in the league. Keep talking. Keep talking. I know ball. Everyone else, though, I guess your team's doing pretty well. Let's just go over kind of the overall main game, we'll call it, of the entire season so far. I am going to give it to, drum roll as I find the exact week, as it was week 2, Tony and Tiffany. Now, I know it was a 10-point margin, but to be honest with you, I love a shootout. Everyone loves a shootout. I'm not going to lie, Tony, you kind of got screwed. It's the way fantasy goes. You score the second most points behind Tiffany, and you lose. Joke's on you. Luke got his win there. Brett beat Ellie. Allison lost. Remember when you talked shit to Luke on week 5 saying you were going to win? Yeah, that really took you far, didn't it? So, Evan beats Caleb, 4-1 versus 5-0. Honestly, but here's the thing, though. The 10-point win, 155 to 145, I love a shootout. Defense sucks. Defense is boring. I love a shootout. I'd say that's your overall, we'll just call it game of the week, whatever, game of the year so far. I mean, we can go over worst games. Technically, the worst game was when Julia didn't pay attention and Evan fucking clobbered her by 101 points. But we'll just give it the worst game overall to the obvious one here. Luke scoring 48.72 in the first week and contemplating acts of self-harm, as we'll say in another word. Maybe destroying his entire apartment. We don't like those jokes around here, but like, you know, what are you going to do to a guy that scores 48? I will say, though, everyone, I do humbly apologize for missing the past 4 weeks, actually 5 weeks, rather. Not professional on my part, but, you know, I'll do us justice. I'll keep these going. Y'all still think, you know, you might be safe from interviews. It ain't gonna happen. We like to bully Luke around here. Kind of going into it where I foresee everything now. I'll give y'all a quick thing. Now going into it, I'm going to be honest with you. I might just play sheep here with the best betting odds. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who's stopping Evan. Just to be as transparent as possible, Jonathan Taylor is running back 1. Puka Nacua is wide receiver 1. Emeka Ibuka is literally Jesus Christ with the football. Tyler Warren, great. Daniel Jones kind of does his thing. Kyron Williams is also Jesus Christ with the football. I'm not going to lie. Evan's team really just feels unstoppable unless someone just happens to have just one random breakout week. I don't really see him losing, to be quite honest with you. I think Luke's on the come up. Alec is unfortunately on the come up. Caroline's still staying strong. Per the power rankings, she started at 2. She's still number 2. Doing great there. Tiffany fell off a cliff. Allison's dead. Julia's dead. If Caleb paid attention, and it's funny, he's not even paying attention, but he's still winning. He's 4-1. If he pays attention, his team's great. So I think what I foresee in the future is I see Caleb, Evan, I think Sophie's going to have a comeback. I see her at 3, and fuck it. I have confidence. Luke, no one saw it coming. That's my final 4 for the playoffs, a third of the way through the season. I will continue to do these, hopefully weekly now. My apologies once again for skipping out and everything. I know y'all love these as much as I love making them. Here's the thing, though. Shit happens, and hey, I'm glad to be doing this again. I love you all. I do apologize. It was very unprofessional of me to not be here throughout the past 5 weeks-ish. But that doesn't mean that I haven't been paying attention. I have been present in a lot of situations where you don't even know that I'm there. I'm always lurking about. I'm always sitting, staring, and watching. Even though I'm always hiding, it doesn't mean that I feel like I'm any less of a man. But it actually makes me think to myself, am I doing things wrong, and can I be doing things better? So it really makes me think, did I do things wrong? And does it make me think that people just don't care about the league anymore? Like my subject Allison here, who's 1-4 and doesn't give a shit. Allison, why are you 1-4?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you taking this league seriously?
Yes, I haven't, and that's what makes me so frustrated is that I have been and no one else
And
has.
she sucks because I haven't done these in over a month, and it makes me feel really bad about myself.
Yes, it's all the host's fault.
And if you even think for a second that I am not dedicated to this, man, y'all are wrong. Stay safe out there, because I'm coming always, especially for you, Alec. And with that, may the odds be ever in your favor going here on out. I wish you all the best of luck, besides you, Evan. And let's have a good rest of the season, y'all. Peace.